Hello everybody, and I'm so pleased you can all join me once again for a fantastic recipe. It's white chicken stew. It's a classic French recipe and it's really delicious, and like all my recipes, it's pretty easy too. So without further ado, let's crack on. Here I've got 2 chicken portions, the chicken thighs with the skin on, but if you want you can take the skin off, it's entirely up to you. Here's some seasoning. I've got 1 teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of chili flakes, half a teaspoon of sea salt, and I'm going to use one of these. It's a bouquet garni, very nice, gives lots of flavour, so I'm going to pop one of those in. It's like a little tea bag if you like. I've got 1 pint of chicken stock, 1 glass of white wine, some potatoes that are going to be peeled and chopped into cubes. I've got 1 turnip. Not all of that, but some of that is going to be chopped and cut into cubes. I've got 1 white onion that's going to be cut up into chunks. 1 leek, I'm going to use that, chopped up. And not all of it, but some of this marrow, I'm going to chop some of that up into little cubes as well, after I've peeled it of course. So, without further ado, I'm going to prep all this and then we'll get cracking on the recipe. Get yourself a pan on the hob. Just a medium heat, that's all you want really, and then you can go in with your chicken stock, that can go in, and your little tea bag. But it's not really a tea bag, is it? It's a bouquet garni, got lots of little herbs in there, just makes things extra especially tasty. In with our chicken. Now it's a white chicken stew, so the chicken hasn't been browned off because that would make it a bit more colourful. So all the veggies that go in are sort of not necessarily white, but a lighter shade if you like, so it's all going to look really delicious and white. So in we go with all our veggies. A glass of wine, our spices. I'll give them a little mix first and then I'm going to spread them around the cooking bowl. There we go, a few there, a few there, a few there, a few there, and that's it, they're in. On with the lid, and we're going to let these simmer for about 45 minutes until that chicken is cooked right the way through. Meanwhile, we're going to make up our egg mixture. We're going to separate 3 eggs. We're going to save the white, and I'm going to make some meringues with the white, so we won't get any waste. We just want these yolks, so there they go, put them in a separate bowl, and we're going to give them a little bit of a mix together. Mix, mix, mix. Now this is going to be our thickening agent, believe it or not. It's a bit of a strange one. This comes from a classic French recipe. So our veggies and our chicken have cooked down really nicely. We're going to remove them from the pot, leaving the juices behind, turn off the heat, and before it cools, we're going to add our egg yolks. We're going to tip those in, give them a mix, and it's starting to look really creamy, as you can say, and it's going to taste really creamy too. Now at this point, we're going to put all of our vegetables and chicken back in, let that re-warm up if you like. Now the longer you keep it on the heat, the thicker it's going to be. So I'm just going to arrange these so they look a little bit better. We'll turn the chicken over, flip it over like that, move the vegetables about. Keep your eye on the bouquet garni, you don't want to serve that up and eat that. Now we're finished. A little bit of green stuff over the top. I'm going to be using parsley, just snip it over the top. Looks good, tastes good. By golly, it'll do you good. Lovely on a winter's day. And there you have it. Doesn't that look delicious? Thanks for watching this latest recipe and video of mine, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already done so, give me a like, give me a share. See you all again in the next video. Happy days, and bye from me.